Chapter 6613. This is mainly because, although IgA Ninja and Hattori Hanzo are very famous in Japan, many people do not know their true faces. The ninjas are cautious warriors, to put it nicely. But to put it bluntly, they are actually wretched players. Among the core skills, they practice hard every day. One very important skill is to try not to let others see them. There are many props hidden in their waistbands when they go out on weekdays. Half of these are used to shoot arrows and half to hide themselves. Not showing their true faces is also a kind of self-protection for them. Mitsui Yoshitoka really did not expect that IgA Ninja, as the largest ninja family in Japan, would come to the dome to report to Charlie at a critical moment. He couldn't understand why a dignified ninja would bow down to someone unknown. However, Mitsui Yoshitoka's hanging heart was completely relaxed at this moment. Seeing the scene of the IgA ninjas, coupled with Charlie's incredible strength, his life tonight is probably saved. Charlie asked Hattori Hanzo, "What was the situation outside when you came in?" Hattori Hanzo said respectfully, "Mr. Wade, when I led my men to rush in, many people had already died outside. Roughly speaking, there were about a dozen bodies. They were all wearing black suits, so they should be bodyguards." Charlie turned around and asked Mitsui Yoshitoka, "Why are your men so weak? Didn't you say that they can stop thousands of troops?" Mitsui Yoshitoka was also a little puzzled, and said awkwardly, "My bodyguards are all top soldiers who retired from the special forces. It stands to reason that even if they face samurai, they will not be at a disadvantage. I don't know why today." Charlie asked again, "Don't your bodyguards have guns?" Mitsui Yoshitoka said, "Yes." Charlie asked again, "Then why didn't we hear any gunshots?" Mitsui Yoshitoka said awkwardly, "I don't know about this. But Mr. Wade, don't worry, I will investigate it clearly." Charlie said coldly, "Have you ever thought about it? The secret flower over there in the United States just came down not long ago, and we are located in a downtown area. And tens of thousands of spectators outside are leaving. The time for people outside to receive the news, gather samurai, and rush over cannot be too short. Didn't you just ask your people to come for support by helicopter? The helicopter hasn't arrived yet. Why are these people here?" Mitsui Yoshitoka frowned and asked, "Mr. Wade, what do you think? I think these people should have been lying in ambush nearby." Charlie nodded and said, "You reacted very quickly this time. These people came too quickly. It is impossible that they came here after receiving the news." At this point, Charlie paused slightly, looked at him, then looked at Tawana, and said, "Since these people did not come here after receiving the news, the person they want to kill should not be Tawana." Mitsui Yoshitoka's face tightened, and he asked subconsciously, "Mr. Wade's implication is that these warriors are here to kill me?" Charlie asked back, "What else? Do you think they are here to kill me?" Mitsui Yoshitoka shook his head quickly. No. I just didn't think it through." Charlie waved his hand, "Your brain is too slow. And there is no time for you to figure it out." Charlie immediately said to Hattori Hanzo, "Let your men guard both sides of the passage. As long as someone approaches, shout to them to leave without waiting to meet. Those who insist on approaching without listening to dissuasion will be killed directly." "Hi!" Hattori Hanzo immediately said to the ninjas he brought with him. "All IgA ninjas listen up, guard the passages strictly, and don't let anyone come through. To prevent the enemy from carrying heavy firepower, everyone prepares shurikens and other hidden weapons. Anyone who dares to show his head will be killed directly." All the ninjas immediately took the order and guarded the two passages in full battle array. At this time, Charlie walked up to the warriors who were kneeling on the ground and directly lifted up the blind warrior with one hand and asked in a cold voice, "So, who sent you here? If you tell the truth, I will spare your life. But if you don't tell the truth or simply don't speak, I will take your life." Although the man was terrified, he still forced himself to say, "I have a family and children. If I die, my family can get a generous resettlement allowance. If I tell the truth, my family will die." As he said, he opened his eyes that were stabbed and cried miserably. Charlie frowned and said sarcastically, "Such a simple thing. I know what happens even if you don't tell me. I asked you just to give you a chance to live. It's a pity that you can't use the chance." After that, Charlie asked him, "Is the one who asked you to kill Mr. Mitsui's brother?" As soon as he said this, the warrior opened his mouth in shock. Although he couldn't see Charlie, he stared in the direction where the voice came from, with disbelief on his face. Mitsui Yoshitoka and Mitsui Shinmai were also stunned. They didn't know why Charlie suddenly said this. Although the warrior was shocked, he didn't dare to say anything. He was afraid that Charlie was deliberately deceiving him.